straight. Eternal vision, flushed face, dilated pupil, and a kick of adrenaline as we kept staring into each other for an infinite river of time, never breaking contact. Because I knew if I as much as gazed away for a split second, the snake that I was holding in my hands wouldn't hesitate to impale its fangs into my skin, jabbing its venom into my bloodstream. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, let me retrace my steps a bit and tell you how I ended up romancing with a snake. Following a road accident which made me bedridden for about 6 months, I moved back in with my parents. My routine would consist of a disinterested visit to the doctors every day, meds and meals, fighting with my sisters about who sucks the most, and apathetically wallowing about my temporary handicap, unable to move. Until one Friday morning, when I heard my aunt, who was in her 3rd trimester of pregnancy, screaming at the top of her lungs from a garden downstairs. My mom and I rushed immediately, fearing it was a pregnancy emergency. She yelled and pointed to a corner where we saw a colossal snake, coiled under its own weight, hissing occasionally. Now you know me, deciding to be the Wonder Woman of the day, I quickly grabbed a rod and started poking at it. When it raised its mighty head hissing at me, I firmly held it against the wall. My uncle, who was too proud to admit how scared he was dropping instruction from our terrace in our moving. My grandma, my aunt, and 1.5 million of my cousins had all gathered in the backyard, maintaining a very safe distance between my serpent and me. Residing in the subtropics, we were used to a lot of unwelcome visits from scorpions in the suburbs. Now, to tranquilize one before squashing it out, my aunt would always spray tons of perfume on it. Surprisingly, it would work. Now, my ingenuity hit the roof when I decided to try the same trick on a snake. With the snake at arm's length on one hand against the wall and perfume on the other, I sprayed at it. Hiss, hiss. Oh, there was a hissing again. Only this time it wasn't my snake. It was coming from my empty perfume bottle. Kill the snake! Kill it now! My uncle screamed from the terrace. No, please don't kill it. It's Friday. God will never forgive us for taking a life on Friday. Begged my grandmother. I was perplexed at how she thought better a snake's life than her granddaughter's. The distraction caused the snake to slip away from my hands and it hid in a gutter. With 1.5 million kids at home, letting the snake rest was unquestionable. I poured tons of bucket of water into the gutter, forcing it to come out. Finally irritated, the snake vaulted its way out, rushing towards me at lightning speed. I aimed my rod, hitting at it, missing an embarrassing number of times. I finally stuck the snake by its neck, and it froze in pain. But I kept hitting it over and again, even after it was dead. Suddenly, what I was hitting was not a snake anymore. It was a personification of my helplessness, the rage I held in over the past few months of handicap, the confinement, the frustration, and the stress. Fight, flight, and freeze are evolutionary traits embedded in us to deal with danger and distress. When we envision an imminent danger, our body releases chemical stress and signals where the bravest of us fight, the smartest of us flight, and the rest of us freeze, unable to move. Sure, we don't wake up every day, walk out of our caves, and come face to face with saber-toothed tigers. But you have several. Yeah. But our body doesn't know the difference between running away from a tiger or rushing your kids to school. The difference between you and a caveman would be that the caveman would rest in his cave the whole day, hiding and relaxing from the stress that caused the hunt, which lasted just for an hour. You, on the other hand, have to rush your kids to school, deal with traffic, work, relationship, and everything else that life constantly throws at your way. Now, add in the chemicals that comes with the food we eat, you have a perfect recipe for chronic stress. You take in the next stress before there's any residency from the first one. Now, ironically, the solution to this is to build your own cave and hide in it like our cavemen did. Relax, because chronic stress will tank up, and you'll have to wait for a snake invasion to let it out like I did. What people don't understand is a lot of events trigger the fight, flight, and freeze. Emotional stresses, overreacting to life's everyday challenges, and even your phone buzzing. It's bitter to think that despite our technological advances as compared to our cavemen, despite our easier and safer lifestyle that we live today, our caveman was cumulatively happier and stress-free than we ever are. Let's choose not to trigger fight, flight, and freeze by hiding in our cave and relaxing few minutes each day. At least we don't have a saber-toothed tiger running behind us. Over to you.